upon the land, or to protect the rivers them, or whatsoever. And if them deem say, yo, look, you're not dealing with the thing right, they're gonna move everybody from up there. Them do that in Africa to many African nations, man. See? Under environmental protection and global warming, they move how much in tribes, man. Over there in Africa, which part of them indigenously live for generations, man. Everybody can look up an article upon it. They must have an article upon it. Who have net on them phone. Hey, because, hey, I'm on maybe here where I tell them things and feel like some joke something, man. You know what I mean? You don't have the least idea what this man who bring your foreparents into slavery, what he's actively doing right now.
Under this guy.
Hey, look, man. The white man, no time in the history, never have you as them equal. A matter of fact, it's still written in the US Constitution that, look, you are 3/5 of a man. Them don't believe that you is a fool according to them. Them say the Negro, all you can know, so the Negro is inferior, violent, promiscuous, you know what I mean? And all the attributes them will demonstrate right now. See? So to themselves, them justify themselves to say, oh, we're less than human, the way how we deal with one another. But on the other hand, the reason we deal with one another on a level there is because of how them traumatized we, yeah? So now the way how Negroes are react, bleaching them face, women behaving like harlots, see? Men shooting them the morning on the street. See? Them can justify themselves now to say, oh look, them can evolve and we can just perish, man, because according to evolution. See? And because according to eugenics. Because the white man believe in eugenics, man. See? Because of eugenics, they believe, say, oh look, see, the weaker are going to eventually die, and they will create situations on the earth right now will cause a lot of niggas to die. Case in point, Jamaica is poised for the biggest famine known to these people ever since they exist on earth, man. Because what this man do through his policies is basically get you to become dependent on him for food. So if niggas even rise up and fight against him, you already lose the battle already.
No food sustain your body.
You know what I mean? You already lose the battle. If this man decides, say, oh, look, tomorrow we're going to eliminate all niggas, you lose already. Because you can't even find your own food. You can't even find your own food, man. We can tell us, look man, less than 40% of what Jamaican people consume is locally grown food. We can tell you that. Let's go look in the supermarket and look on the label them and which part of the something where you buy come from. Them come from ships come over here, man. Ships. By means of logistics, that's how you get food on the table over here in Jamaica. Hey, you remember Masada, Jerusalem, when them besiege Masada, and when they besiege Masada, what happened? Niggas start to die off because the food, you know what I mean? Niggas start to die off, man. No food and no water. You can't wage war without the essential supplies. You have niggas out here, so them a shot up, them a gunman, and them, you know, but them a bird brain, man. They never meet in a real scenario where you have to do the warfare for real. Because the only warfare you know is another nigga around the corner who don't have no sense neither, man. Case in point, Keep on the Garden. 2010, Keep on the Garden. You have niggas down there setting up fort. Yep. You know what I mean? And they're going to take on the military, basically the Queen military. So even if they fail, you have a new United Nations coming down anyway. See?
The US was there.
So you sure that strategically they never have a plan. 2 weeks in the siege, you have people who are Tivoli Garden and dead for hungry. 2 weeks. The government have a care food go give them. Showing that a nigga don't have no sense, man. You know what I mean? So if a real war like situation come up on a nigga, he don't know what the hell he do. You know what I mean? See, but yeah, guess what? This man are gonna make a move for our people very soon. You know what I mean? Because guess what? You're not pleasing to him. You don't benefit him. You don't see you like a bunch of gremlins, man. Violent, retarded, niggas. That's why the so-called white man see us 1 and 2 times make you entertain him. Because that's what you say about though. Run, entertain, artists them sing song, entertain. You can't do nothing more. Not more you can do. See, you mean nothing. Only thing I mean, only means of service you have to the so-called white man right now is to entertain him. And niggas being proud because they can entertain somebody. Being a servant now is basically a thing to be proud about. How him can run fast, how him can sing good. Look man, you have men playing football and the money what the club make. Hey, not even a fraction. You must see. All the players them on the side, the amount of money what the club make and the men them who sponsor. And you're gonna see them type of money, they never even dreams of them money that exists, man. So niggas now get nothing in the society, man. Nothing there for you. Nothing there for you. And the so-called white man will never excel, man. Never. And he's not gonna be friend with you, and he's not gonna bring you up on female level because he don't see as such. So right now, we're gonna plan for we're gonna plan to give everybody an identification, but basically you can have perfect control that if in case you have a color population, you can color easily. Yeah? Go on, brother.
This is a treaty between the British and the so-called Maroons, right? It says articles of pacification with the Maroons of Trelawney Town concluded March 1st, 1738.
Right.
In the name of God, amen, whereas Captain Kojo, Captain Akompong, Captain Johnny, Captain Kufe, Captain Kwako, and several other Negroes, their dependents and adherents have been in a state of war and hostility for several years past against our sovereign Lord, the King and the inhabitants of this island, and whereas peace and friendship among mankind and the preventing of effusion of blood is agreeable to God, consonant to reason and desired by every good man, and whereas His Majesty George II, King of Great Britain, France and Ireland, and of Jamaica, Lord Defense of the Faith in the Sea, as by his letters patent dated February 24th, 1738 in the 12th year of his reign, granted full power and authority to John Kutaya and Francis Sadler, Esquires, to negotiate and finally conclude a treaty of peace and friendship with the aforesaid Captain Kojo and the rest of his captains adherents.
And guess what now? Just like what the so-called white man did with the Native American and breach all the treaties them, that's what he's doing right now.
Yep. You know where the land got.
You know what I mean? One?
It says, and other is men, they mutually, sincerely, and amicably have agreed the following articles. First, that all hostility shall cease on both sides forever.
Right.
We don't see that go on now.
Right.
Right? Anyway, there's a couple of them, but for the interest of time, this is the third one. It says thirdly, that they shall enjoy and possess for themselves and posterity forever all the lands situated and lying between Trelawney Town and the cockpits to the amount of 1,500 acres here in Northwest from the said Trelawney Town.
So why now? Why now you have Maroon threatening for war against the state? If this treaty is still in bound, why now you have Maroon saying if it be possible, them go back to war with the state over the cockpit country? Why? Because they now respect this treaty anymore, man. It is null and void. So now, we're in a modern time now, and the enemy feel like say out in more advanced, and a bone and spears and pellet guns anymore. Yep. It's not that anymore. You have drones, you have cruise missiles, Tomahawk missiles. Hey, him can't do anything you feel like no. So why are you lapsing and sleeping and trusting that the enemy are gonna be friends forever with you? You know what I mean? You learn, know what the Native American learn, and end up on reservation now. You're gonna learn who the so-called white man is, and guess what? Not only Maroons are gonna learn. The whole entire Jamaica are gonna learn who this man is, because you seem to forget what your forebears got through. Yeah? You seem to think that this man somewhere find a place in an heart to love you. You feel say somewhere there is empathy in the so-called white man. Everything him do is to bring it down. You know what I mean? Go on, brother.
It's Psalm 55 and verse 20.
Right.
He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
If you don't know the Bible, you don't know say how this man he must change. And he must once say enemy, and he must still an enemy. It says put forth him hand to them that are at peace with him. So even though I'm signing treaties with you, guess what? He must breach them. And he must shed blood. Contrary to the treaty. Yeah, remember?
He had broken his covenant.
He must break him covenant, man. And he already broke it. Yeah?
Words of his mouth. Words smoother than butter.
Words of his mouth smoother than butter. You hear the brother read on the article for it? Oh, they say peace between mankind and God that want this to happen, man. So the words of his mouth is as smooth as butter. But go on.
But war was in his heart.
War was in his heart. Guess what? He did a pre-revenge. He did a pre-revenge all these years. And now you don't have the means to defend yourself, man. You don't even have the means to defend. You don't even have food security. Not even that you have. You lapse, man. You find lacking. You know what I mean? Yeah? You're straight. You know what I mean? Now you have to find out what this man is all about. You go on, brother?
His words were softer than iron.
Right.
Yet were they drawn swords.
Yet I have this United Nations peacekeeping troops with guns. What kind of peacekeeping with guns? Guns is a weapon of war, man. You keep peace with guns. Yeah? Only a peacekeeping force. Force, eh? How ironic. Eh?
Oh, this is from the Jamaica Observer.
Right.
Published Friday, February the 9th, 2018. Right. And look how this article is very important.
Right.
It says work advance in selecting location of third city.
Right. Okay. Going back to the agenda 2030. You know what I mean? Going back to agenda 2030 because this is the reason why a politician telling about a new cities, man. I have some people make them big nice house at countryside. You don't know say I can lose the house. On the agenda 2030, sustainable development, you're going to lose the house, man. On the environmental protection laws, you know what I mean? The certain zone, as I said, disaster zone, or in certain places are disaster zones. See, our nature reserve, they've been doing it worldwide. It's just no Jamaica type. Hey, China already built big city down there where nobody gonna live. Nobody gonna live there. Because what? They're gonna move all the Chinese from the countryside into those cities, man. Right now in LA, they're basically making the apartment buildings what the United Nations never make. See, so all them people will get burned out from the countryside. Those are the places where they're gonna live, man. Read Agenda 2030. Read the goals, man. One of the goals are urbanization, man. Urbanization. The UN is pushing urbanization. What they want to believe it, yes or no, they want to blame it on global warming. They must say carbon emission is a problem and the planet is warming. See? So these are safety measures. Your ID system, Jamaica move, it's all the UN mandate. And many more of the programs the government are pretending like they come up with it. You know what I mean? So read, man. Go and go read, man. All the United Nations goals is on the website, man. Right? Go and read them. And see all the policies where the government that carry out, how it's going to affect you as an individual, man.
So taxes start come back on here and
you know what I mean? Hey, I tell you now, it's when the NIDS drop,
people got trouble.
a whole lot of people are going to trouble when they come on to the taxes them when you never they pay.
When I pay that, yes? Okay.
That's the first thing I make people.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
No backdoor deal, not because the blockchain is going to make terms and not do backdoor.
Right. So all who get to that job through links, all who know somebody when knows money, those days are done for. Because guess what? Every transaction, see, I'm going to be through legal means. When I say legal means, you're not going to be controlled by the Jamaican government. And they like to tell you that, say, yo, we are going to be in charge of the data. In charge of what? They don't know nothing about the technology.
The Jamaican government
they don't know nothing about the technology, but we are in control of the Jamaican data. No, they're going to the US.
Supercomputer will be in control.
Hey, Goal 17 basically, under the United Nations, Goal 17 is basically you have to get police by the UN to do all the goals, them, man. I'm on the fact, read Goal 17, brother. I'm going to bring up Goal 17 on a sustainable development for me. Go on, brother, read that article. And bring out urbanization for me, brother. Go on, brother.
It says Kingston, Jamaica JS General Manager of the Urban Development Corporation, UDC, Dr. Damian Graham says work is advanced in selecting the location for the country's third city.
Right.
He said that consultants have been engaged to identify.
Hey, look, man, why do you think China doing all this work, all this development and infrastructure? It's not for Jamaica's benefit, man. You know how much money it costs to do all of this? Where Jamaica get the money from? It is land grabbing, man. You can't. Our country, guess what? The debt cannot be paid. And you know, the UN have a thing where you call, you have certain company where basically land for debt exchange. You have a land for debt exchange thing, where basically that's what they're going to do. They're going to take all the waterfront, all the areas that have certain minerals and certain resource, and they're going to seize it from the government. That's what's going to take place. So the debt for Jamaica run themselves in a now can't pay. So they're going to default, man. They're going to default.
You got the land.
You know what I mean? So the land basically get give up, man. Land grabbing. That's what's going on. You go on, brother.
He said that consultants have been engaged to identify possible sites.
Right.
And the finding will be shared with the public by year end.
Right. And them have to do this fast because all this have to get done by what? 2030, man.
That's why on November the 19th, there was a so-called Chinese woman that come out and say, I'm going to build new cities now.
Right.
In Jamaica.
Right.
See, because we're done a year end now.
Right.
So that this is supposed to be pushed to the public now.
Right.
So who can see it.
Right. And guess what? They might do them thing up. Right now, I'm bring about the ID system.
Yep.
So guess what now? Going into 2020, on the ID 2020 basically, when they go under that, going into 2020 when most Jamaicans have that ID, see? And guess what, man? Crime I got rapidly reduced. But tell this, man. Police force, maybe they go on downsize it. Because the system will come in, so much crime not gonna be out there anymore, man. See? But tell you something, one of the leading driver for crime, see, it's money. One of the leading driver for corruption is money. Once money, every transaction become legalized. Every transaction across the board are gonna become legalized because cash are gonna become obsolete. Everything of it gonna get done digitally. So it's gonna be through a legal identity, a legal entity. So every transaction is gonna be tracked. So you're not gonna have no corrupted transaction. Someone can't run extortion because the money go to him account. See? When the algorithm pick it up, there is some inconsistency with how we get this money. You know what I mean? And the person who send this money, I'll get that problem. And you'll get that problem if you can't give account. Oh, and by what means you receive this money.
Yeah.
Algorithm are going to do that. The question them when you say Western Union asks, an algorithm are going to do that across the board. You have to purchase something. See me? And the system are going to run and trace the money where you have. So if you have money in your position that the system can't account for, you're in a problem. If the algorithm run that your money is not accountable, you're in a problem. That's why scripture say, oh, you never can buy or sell, save when you have the mark. You know what I mean? That's where we're at right now, man. So an extreme, but that's what's coming. And if easily I do it, man, go on, bro.
He said the work being done includes forecasting and horizon scanning in order to identify the best situated location, both in geological terms and the impact that it will have on future development of the country.
All right, here we look. Read a part again.
All right,
see it, because we said earlier. No,